Alright, here's another game versus Abyssian. Seems like most of my games are versus Abyssian nowadays. I don't know why. Well, actually, I do know why. It's because they're really good and everyone enjoys them. But I get a pretty good hand off the start. I'm going to replace one of the Fenrirs and hope for a 2-drop, which I get. Because I like to save Hearth Sister's effect for later. And yeah, I drew extremely well at the start here. I position this guy here just to get the mana next turn, pretty straightforward. He plays a Sarlacc, and this actually works really well for me. So I could replace a Fenrir. I probably should replace a Cryo. I think I replaced Fenrir, which was a mistake, just because it's way more important to hang on to these guys because they're so good against Abyssian because they lack silence. But what I can do is... Sorry, I had to pause for a second there. I can take this tile with Healing Mystic, take this tile with a Fenrir, and then swap his Sarlacc away with Hearth Sister. And the reasoning for this is just to deny him any mana tile next turn. And I've flooded the board pretty well here. So he can't get this mana tile. Like, there's no matter what he does, he just can't get it. And you saw I did replace the Fenrir, which was a mistake. I should not have done that. Should have replaced the Cryo, but whatever. You'll notice I have an Arctic Displacer and a Cryo. This is the only Vesper in my deck, so the Cryo is actually just used to draw this card. And it's a strategy I've been trying. This deck is called Spirit of the Why Not. And you'll see how the strategy works. I don't know if it works very well, but we'll see. So right away I can replace an Emerald because I have 2. And the play here is pretty simple. I can guard the mana tile, so I'm just going to take out his Night Sorrow with my General, heal up, and then attack him with my Wolf. Yeah, and then I just move Mystic. I'll explain why I move it the way I do. So I move Mystic just 1 forward, so this way it's out of reach of Sarlacc, and if it's here, it's also out of reach of Grasp of Agony, which I'll put the card on the screen somewhere so you can see it, what it does. But essentially I'm just trying to avoid the AoE, just in case, because you never know. And there's nothing that hurts it by like playing it here. So I figured, why not? So he Dancing Blades it up, and let's see. So I have possible 6 mana. I can probably get rid of my Cryo, but I might want to use it. I can also just Chromatic Cold. I might want to Chromatic Cold this Sarlacc, because it's good to Chromatic Cold it before he gets any value out of it, so it hasn't really done anything yet, so it'll be nice to get rid of that. And one thing too is that this Dancing Blades isn't an issue yet, because it actually can't reach me. You'll see I make a mistake though, so it can reach me. It was kind of silly of me actually. So what I do here is just get rid of that, and then I play Razorback, just because I want another minion on the board. I don't really have much to play. But I play it here for some reason, so it's in range of his Dancing Blades. That was very silly of me. That was a huge mistake. Dum 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 dum. So he's just gonna move in and he does another Dancing Blades. So here is actually this is the cool thing about the deck I'm using with that Cryo and the Arctic Displacer. So you'll see, I'll pause for a second, this 4 health remaining Dancing Blades is a perfect target for the Cryo, and I know for sure I'll draw the Arctic Displacer because it's the only Vesper in the deck, so it has to draw it. And I have Spirit of the Wild, which has great synergy with Arctic Displacer, and you'll see. So right now, I kind of just want to clear the board, so I'm going to take out this with Cryo and remove Dancing Blades with my Emerald, and then play Fenrir. Oh yeah, I actually have 2. So I got rid of Spirit of the Wild because I didn't have any of the cards in my hand to utilize it yet, because I threw away the Arctic, which came back because I played the Cryo. And now I'm just going to play Fenrir. So now I have a little bit of board. Not the greatest position, but it's not bad. Having a Fenrir on the board against Abyssian is always really good. Starting to get pretty low though. There's a Reaper. So you'll see here's another weird card. I actually think it's really good. It works well with my Spirit of the Wild strat. It's Wings of Paradise, so it has flying, and when you replace a card, it gets +2 attack for that turn. I get rid of it because right now it's useless, and I get a card that's really good. What I actually do, yeah, I Hailstone that to get rid of it, and just take out the Healing Mystic and attack with Fenrir. So my reasoning for that, rather than like playing this guy, was because, actually let me explain that quick. I could have played my Arctic Displacer and the Wings of Paradise to set up, but I actually only had 7 mana, so I would rather do that a different turn. So I chose to develop board instead of trying to go for my combo that I've been setting up. If you look at my hand, you can kind of see the combo. It's taking form. So it revolves around placing an Arctic Displacer far away where they can't reach it, and then Hearth Sistering it in to attack for 10 damage, sometimes 20 damage if you have Spirit of the Wild. So like I'm pretty set right now, and I get my Wings of Paradise back, which is perfect because it's part of the strategy too, and you'll see it's actually really cool. So right now I'm just thinking, okay, perfect, I just want to clear board. So I'm going to kill his Reaper because it is flying, and I'm not really afraid of him getting anything from my deck. There's no, I can't remember what's in it, but there's nothing that I'm really scared of him getting, basically. I think my biggest card is Dancing Blades, so it's okay. And then I play my Arctic Displacer and my Wings of Paradise all the way over here in the corner, like way over here. And basically now I have a 15 damage threat. This can reach anywhere, and this can reach anywhere with her sister, and using this as kind of like a gateway. So he doesn't deal with them, he actually just kills the close ones. Let's see what he has. I can't actually remember. So he plays the Reaper, the second one, and an Emerald. Unfortunately, that's not enough to save him. So you'll see what I do. It's actually, I mean, I enjoy it. It's pretty funny. So if you, I don't even need to replace the card, but if you replace a card, it gets +2. So I fly it over here, and then I heard a sister, the Arctic Displacer in, and then he forfeits the game. It's a pretty funny strategy. I'll post the deck list in the description if you guys want to try it out. But yeah, I hope you like that. Nice quick one.